Masterful27 here. I hope you are all keeping well and you are enjoying this event that we're currently on. We're still in the Dragon event, as I keep calling it. Druddigon is the Pokemon which we're still hunting. I still haven't got the shiny yet, but we've had some more news drop in the game in Pokemon Go, which is what I wanted to share with you all. And then I'm going to share with you my shiny successes, because actually I know I've posted these on my social media platforms. Please check them out: Twitter, Instagram, Masterful_27. However, we have been getting some amazing shiny returns since I last caught up with you, and we did catch the shiny Vulpix. And we did get the shiny Electabuzz in Spotlight Hour. But before we jump into all that, I hope you are all keeping well. I like Thursdays as I record this, because it is podcast recording night tonight. I will be recording the podcast with the Incensed Boys, so that'll be really, really cool. Professor 58 has just invited me into a raid, which is very, very welcome. So actually what we'll do, let's do this raid, because I need another shiny Zekrom. I've got one so far. I'm very, very lucky, but it would be it feels right to do this raid. So let's get this raid done, and I will catch up with you guys immediately as we're about to do a shiny check on it. And then I'm going to give you the important news. So the news we're going to talk about today, though, very quickly, we're going to talk about the Pokéstops. You can upgrade Pokéstops and gyms now. We're going to delve into that. We're actually going to do it on a gym that I'm right next to here. So we're going to see what that looks like in the game. We've got new egg animations now. We're not going to hatch any eggs, well, not intentionally today, but we will also just talk a little bit about the new animations. We've got some screenshots and that. They look really, really cool. So that's really awesome. And we're going to do the shiny confirmations, which I said we would do at the beginning. Right, so let's nail this Zekrom raid. In fact, there's 16 of us in the raid lobby, so let's do it. It's in its entirety with you. And then we're going to talk about a few other things as well, because there's been some very interesting things dropped in the game just now. So for those of you who saw the boxes that we had that had the lure modules in, you could get 4 different lure modules. And my box was 500 Pokécoins. I thought, okay, 500 Pokécoins. I didn't include it in my last vlog because I just thought, you don't need me to talk about boxes and all that. And then I found out through social media that everybody else was getting different prices for this said box that had these 4 lure modules in it. Some people were getting 700 Pokécoins, 650 Pokécoins, 600 Pokécoins. I saw 450 Pokécoins as well. And everybody thought this was an error in the game, as did I once I'd found that out. However, breaking news. We are going to talk about this in the podcast, which will be released this Sunday in episode 44. But Couple of Gaming reached out to Niantic. Couple of Gaming, great content creators, produce a lot of infographics from Europe. I think they're based in Germany. Might be wrong, hope I'm not. And they do some really good handy guides, handy infographics. Anyway, they reached out to Niantic and sort of said to them, you know, just to let you know, one of our accounts has got X amount of Pokécoins for this, and the other one's got a different price. What is that about? What's this mistake? Anyway, without giving it all away, it was intentional. It was intentional. Can you believe that? Just when we went to trust in Niantic, it seems that they're trying something again to take away our trust. But we're going to look at that response as part of this edition as well. And we are going to have a little bit of a discussion about it. So we're going to do a shiny tick very, very quickly. On 3, on 2, on 1. Are we going to get a shiny Zekrom? I didn't even check the CP actually, so you lot will know before me if it's any good. Is it a shiny? No, it's not. 2287 is not 100. I think it's 2307. I have got one already. Very, very lucky. It's the green tip, which is what you need to look for. But let's see if we can get this on the first ball. We won't, because that wasn't an excellent. It should have been an excellent. But yes, so we are going to look at that as well as part of this one. What do you think about that, though? Just from what I've said already, it seems a little bit sinister. Very sinister. Now, yeah, I've got my opinions on it. But we're going to read that response as well. So my record on catching Zekrom at the moment is actually 100%. Would you believe it or not? I'll show you that as well if we get this one. And I'll show you that in my stats. But yeah, I am very, very lucky, very fortunate that none of them have run for me so far. I haven't done a lot of them. I've done a few, haven't done a lot of them, but I have seen some run away from some of my other trainers that play the game. And that, I've seen excellent curveball throws continually being hit at them, and I've seen a couple of them run away as well. Certainly Reshiram. Reshiram seems to be really tricky, but we don't want this one to be the one that breaks that cycle. But yeah, interesting stuff, interesting stuff. But the spawns on this event, what do you all think about them? Sneasel has got a higher shiny base rate, so that's cool. So there's an opportunity there, and then we've caught it. There we go, Zekrom caught. I think it was 5th ball. Might have been the 6th one. But anyway, Zekrom is caught. 3 Candy XL, up to 70 now. We're not going to hit the 296 this time around. 15, 11, 15. That's good. Thank you, Professor 58, one of my amazing Patreon members as well. Thank you for that raid invite. So, in the news, it was dropped. And as you can see there, Drudagon needs a treat. It was talked about. We've got the Pokéstops. Power Pokéstops receive better rewards and create new AR experiences. So this is the announcement. We're excited to announce that Powered Up Pokéstops are featured to make new use of the AR mapping task we introduced last year. So basically, they're expanding AR mapping tasks, which you used to be able to get certain rewards on, etc., etc., etc. You'll be able to power up certain Pokestops for gyms, or gyms I should say, for a limited period of time by completing AR mapping tasks. Powered up Pokestops will look different on the map, and any trainer who spins one will earn extra rewards. As more trainers level 20 and above perform AR scans for Pokestop, the rewards for spinning it will increase, and the Pokestop will be powered up for a longer period of time. Powered up Pokestops will have 3 visually distinct levels, and they'll level up more trainers work. And they'll level up as more trainers work together to scan the Pokestop. Now, I didn't read this. This notification in Games News dropped after it actually tweaked in the game. Because I saw it on some of the gyms and Pokestops. I saw little plus signs. I don't know what that means. It had like a tracker gauge. But we're going to look at that now. But basically, this is what's going to happen. So to get to level 1, it needs 5 scans. These are numerous different trainers. Level 2, 10 scans. Level 3, 25 scans. You can't keep scanning it yourself. So we need to tap Scan Pokestop. We're going to opt into the feature on the on-screen prompts if it's your first time scanning. Tap the record button to start the scanning and keep the subject within the frame. Slowly walk around if possible. So yeah, yada, 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 as JT Valor would say. So we're going to try and do this now. So we're going to hit the plus icon on it. We're going to get out the car and do it. So we've got to scan the Pokestop. And we're going to do this very, very quickly because I don't know how much video it needs. So as you can see, we're outside now. Let's see if we can do this. We've got to turn it around. We've got to keep it spinning. Keep it spinning around. Keep it spinning around. And I believe if you just keep doing this to the point that it's logged it, then we should be all right. But you've got to keep the camera moving. And I think that's the sort of biggest challenge with this. You can see this. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. It's a little bit long, it might be a bit tedious, but hopefully once we've done this, we'll be able to see some progress on this Pokestop. Well, this is a gym actually, so it would be normal Pokestop. So we've done all that, we've kept it moving, we can upload it now. And this is where it's going to kill your Wi-Fi, but let's upload it. Upload now, 92 megabytes of data just to do that. So it's uploading it. Hopefully we're going to see this actually do something, because if it doesn't do it, it's going to be a waste of time. So we're going to do the first upload, and hopefully we'll get back inside the car and we'll see what this actually does, because I'm a little bit suspicious if it's actually going to be worth it. But in saying that, if this means that we've contributed a little bit to help someone do this, then that's a good thing, isn't it? It's a good thing for the game if we're all going to get more rewards from it. So hopefully, if that's uploaded... Hey! Thank you for your contribution. 10 of 50. So actually, we've actually done a little bit on the bar, so that's cool. So there you go. That's done, and that is what that looks like. So hopefully, my item bag's full. That's a good sign there. Hopefully, that is going to give us something off the back of doing all that. So that is the Pokestop or gym scanning. It's the same for doing it to Pokestops as well. So there you go. You've seen it firsthand. It wasn't that exciting, but hey, we've talked about that. Now, something I haven't spoken about, and it's something that we're not going to cover too much on this edition, is the Johto Tour. So Johto Tour is going to return. This is the equivalent to the Kanto Tour that we had in 2021, earlier this year. But the Johto event has been announced. And in the game now, you can get tickets for the Johto event. It's going to be February the 26th, which is a Saturday. And it's running from 9 AM to 9 PM. The ticket is, I believe, I want to say it's $11.99. I might be wrong. I might be right. It's $10.99. And there's a Johto Pokemon Go. I went very weird then. Go ticket in the shop. Now, I'm going to do a separate vlog about this Johto tour. I haven't mentioned it yet, like I said, and I'm not going to do too much other than just confirm the date on this one. And that's really about it. But I haven't forgotten about it. So those who've been following the channel going, you haven't spoken about the Johto tour event yet? Well, I'm not going to yet. We are going to talk about that on the podcast again tonight. I'm talking about the podcast quite a bit because it's recording night. So that is worth keeping an ear out for over the weekend. You'll hear some of my thoughts on it anyway. But before, where we had the red and the green, and that was the Charizard and the Bulbasaur badges, or Venusaur badges, I should say. This time around, it's silver or gold are your choices. So let's see, each colour has its own benefits, but that's all we're going to talk about it now. So I've had loads of shiny luck on this event. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous. And I'm going to quickly share with you my shinies since the last episode that you would have seen on the channel, where I've got shiny Vulpix and I've got shiny Electabuzz on Spotlight Hour, the last click of Spotlight Hour, may I add. But yesterday, when I was out and about filming, I managed to get one shiny Sneasel, which was really, really cool. I managed to get a shiny Seal, which is one of my favourites. I know it's had a Spotlight Hour, but it isn't boosted. It's a really nice shiny. And I got a second shiny Sneasel, and this one was actually pretty damn good. It was a 14, 15, I think it's 8 there. Might be 9. 8, definitely 8. But yeah, really nice, solid 3-star shiny Sneasel. Sneasel rates are boosted for this event. But yeah, very nice to get 3 shinies in one day. And that's really all I'm going to talk about today. Thank you for joining me. Druddigon, what do you think about it being locked behind raids? I know you can all get one, but it is a shiny, it is locked, and it doesn't really offer much. It's not that great, really, if you like your GBL. I believe it can be okay in Great League, but I might be wrong. But is it worth raiding for something which actually doesn't really offer anything too much? It is a great shiny, don't get me wrong. But it just feels a little bit naughty that it's locked behind raid battles. But needless to say, if I get the invites, I will take part in those raids. It would be nice to get that shiny Druddigon. I am currently, and I can show you on my living Pokemon desk, I've got 7 Druddigons so far. One of them through the guaranteed encounter, and that's 6 raids so far. But we are still waiting for those sparkles on it. But yes, let me know. It's not around for long, and Team Go Rocket goes away. Just like that in their balloon. Right, well, that is it. I'm Masswell27. Thank you for checking this vlog. Please do not forget there's a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Great to catch up with you all as always. Hit the bell for notifications to make sure you guys don't miss out any updates on the channel. Like I said, thank you to all my awesome subscribers, and thank you so much to our amazing Patreon members who take their support to the next level. That means so much to me, and it really does help me, and it helps the channel grow, and it just allows me to do more things, believe it or not. It just really, really helps. Thank you so much. I will catch up with you all later on. We're already on Thursday as I'm recording this in the week. The weeks are flying by. But until the next episode, I'll see you then.